Right, so technology. Now, what's going on with technology? The world has gone absolutely crazy with technology. It's ridiculous. You've got all the people in the Western society going out of their way to buy all the new technology. In third world countries, they're making all this stuff. They can't even afford to have the stuff that we are all lining up to buy over here in England and stuff like that. You've got people lining up. You've got people waiting overnight, right, to get a new phone. They're lining up to get a new phone, and turn around and tell these same people, they see it in the media, you've got like members of the government and stuff like that, and royal family all involved, like with paedophilia and satanic rituals and stuff like that. And people don't care, but you're going to line up to get your new phone. I mean, you've been programmed to the extent now, you've just totally lost it. Right, and technology, how are humans going to evolve? Now, I'm seeing children, like, in the next 10 years, they're going to start being born with, like, a socket at the back of their neck or something, like a plug you can recharge your phone, just stick it in between your bloody eyes, that's what's going to happen. This is technology. And if you've heard about the word transhumanism, this is coming really soon. You've got nanotechnology being sprayed down on us, and, there's stuff happening. And we need to step back from technology, because it's just getting ridiculous now. They're talking about people, kids at school, there's going to be no books. Books are going to be obsolete. They're all going to have their iPads and whatever else, they're called. I'm not into technology. I've got a phone. I can text. I can receive a call, and I can call somebody back. That's all you bloody need. That's what a phone's for.
Hi guys, I'm here online, mail online. I've got a story here. I have to read it to you, and I want you to go ahead and have a look at it yourself. I'll leave the link below. The ghost cape that could make fighter jets look like passenger planes. Groundbreaking technology can make an object appear to be something else. Technology could be used to make a jet fighter appear to be a passenger plane, or a soldier appear to be a tree. Researchers say the technique is far simpler than current cloaking devices. So if we go to the top of the story again, it's saying the ghost cape that could make fighter jets look like passenger planes. Right, I'm going to suggest something now, like anybody who's looked at the 911, anyone who's seen the planes, right, all that going on there, we've said that these were not planes. Obviously it was some sort of missile or something like that. And now mainstream media is telling us that actually, you know what, there is technology that can do that. There is technology that can make you think you're seeing a passenger plane, but really it's not. So whilst reading this story, the link will be below, go back to 911. For those of you that have thought it's just a conspiracy, they're telling us now there's technology that can make this happen. For all of those people that saw that jet black plane on that day, and the different components that are on that plane, the cartoon image that the plane left as it went into the building, I'm going to put it to you now that the technology that was being used was exactly this technology. You know what, I just cannot contain it anymore, and I had to make a bit of a I've got to have a bit of a rant about this. And it's the bedroom tax, basically, which is new reforms that start in April this year. That starts. I'm going to just quickly explain to you, first of all, what the bedroom tax is, and then I'm going to, okay, so the bedroom tax. Welfare reforms will cut the amount of benefit that people can get if they are deemed to have a spare bedroom in their council or housing association home. Where are all the people in uproar about this? Because if you live in a council place or a housing association and you've got a spare room, they're gonna cut your benefits because you've got a spare room. Now, these are the same people who have summer homes abroad. They have 2 homes here in England. They steal expenses to pay for houses they're not supposed to have. They have expenses paid wherever they go. And, they have many rooms in their houses. And a few of them have more rooms than they need in their houses, okay? And that's how they live. That's how they live on the other side. Now, if you're to talk about people who are on benefits, and people actually say the royal family are the biggest scroungers out there, and they're the biggest benefit thieves out there.
look around? Do you ever look around and wonder what's going on, eh? The rich are getting richer, feeding off the poor to feed the poor every day. They're knocking at my door, looking for my money. What the hell am I working for? Bills and taxes coming out my arse. It don't matter cause it's not gonna last. The rich are getting richer, oh, while the poor are getting poorer. Wages don't go up, but everything else does. They lie to us on a daily basis. They add money to our petrol to pay for the roads. So what's road tax for? What the hell is that about, y'all? The council tax is a lie. There's no law saying that you and I have to pay that money every month. In black and white it says it's for, not for local funds. So what are we funding? It's the wars that we're funding. They're taking our money, buying all the weapons, killing all the children, they're killing all the mothers. It's people with guns. They killed all of our sons. Now the sun is being blocked out, spraying every day, they're spraying all of our minds up. It's time to turn the TV off. It's programming you. What do you think they're calling programs for? Eh? It's time to wake up, y'all. Stop drinking so hard. You got that spirit in your heart. It's not the right spirit that you need. It's not the one you got. It's not the one with greed. You need to look to yourself. You need to look to the Lord. You better start praying that they stop all the chemical spraying, the spraying. Listen to me, I'm seeing real life, but I ain't feeling free. I'm living in an open air prison, CCT everywhere watching you and me. They got face recognition. They got face recognition. They don't see your face when you're walking the street. They see a robot, a zombie out on the road. They can follow you from your home to your workplace. They watch you on the trains. They watch you on the buses. They watch you at home. Internet, email, text message and phone. Time to wake up. Yet when there's a murder or a rape, they can't find a person, yeah?
Hi guys, I just have some information for you, and this is for all my brothers and sisters who are in America, and also for everyone around the world, as it does actually affect everybody, this information. Just a brief history on it. In 1948, a law was passed in America which said that the American governments couldn't use propaganda against their own people. And that was an act that was made, and it was very specific, and it said the government cannot use propaganda against its own people to, go with their own, to change their laws and to do specific things. This was an actual law that was passed. Okay, just some information that I've got, and I don't know how many people know about this or know that it's been passed, but in May of 2012, last year, a Texan Republican called Thornberry introduced the HR 5736, the Smith-Mundt Modernisation Act of 2012. I'm just going to explain to you what the act is, and then I'm going to read briefly a piece that I've found which explains rather well about it. Now basically what this act is back in 1948, after the wars, the American people started to wake up, just like they are today. And they started to realise that the governments are actually using propaganda against them to get what they wanted. So they were putting out false stuff, and just, the people at that time were actually sick and tired of it. So this bill was introduced so that it couldn't be done anymore against the people and against the world as well. But in May of 2012, that law was actually amended. I don't know how many people know about this. Now, it was amended in such a way that I find it really shocking, especially in light of what's happening at the moment with the Sandy Hook and all those things there. So basically, I'm going to give you a brief rundown of what the new law now has added to, what has been added to it. So what they've added to it is that the government in America has power over the broadcasting in America, they are allowed to put their own information, to disseminate information. They're allowed to use they're allowed to use the press. They're allowed to use publications. They're allowed to use the radio. They're allowed to use motion pictures. They can put their propaganda over the internet. They're allowed to use other information media, including social media, and through information centres, instructors, and other direct or indirect means of communication. UK warned CIA will access all government data. US intelligence agencies will soon be able to trawl through all British government documents stored online, including ministerial files, local authority records and public sector data, thanks to an unchallenged amendment to a spy law in Washington. Yeah, hi guys. I want to talk about Valentine's Day today. And I just want to say to people, don't be stressed by this day. And don't let this day get you down. And don't let this day leave you feeling frustrated and alone, or if you are alone, that's how you feel. And even if you're in a relationship, the day shouldn't stress you out. Because love is love, and it should be expressed however you want, whenever you want.